Even though Copenhagen Flames was one of the few orgs in esports to actually turn a profit last year, they just announced that they're filing bankruptcy. Since their creation in 2016, they've always kind of been known as a feeder team for bigger, stronger, sexier Danish teams. But if you come way back with me, way back to the year of 2021, the team had just signed Huxi, Roy, and Zyphon to play with Yabi and Nikodas. Later that year, in October, Copenhagen Flames managed to qualify for the PGL Stockholm Major. PGL Stockholm was a pretty big deal because it was the first major we had since 2019 due to coronavirus. This was also a big deal for the Flames because this was their first ever major. In the new challenger stage, they faced up against Astralis, Big, and Heroic, and won every single game. Now, the first two games, I don't care if you count them or not because they're best of ones, but they beat Heroic in a best of 3 with the new legend stage on the line, and that's pretty swag. They weren't able to keep that momentum though, and they were eliminated by NIP in the new legend stage. After that, we didn't see a lot of the Copenhagen Flames. They made it to Katowice through the play-in and then were immediately eliminated, and they played a lot of online cups. Making it to the top 16 teams at the major, they automatically qualified for the RMR. Copenhagen Flames must really like going to the major because they won 3-0, which means they made it automatically to the legend stage, which meant top 16 no matter what.
NIP bested 2-0. They're shut out.
Yeah, exactly.
After going 2-0 up in the new legend stage, they lost 2 games and then went to the final decider, the 5th game. This was either make it or lose it.
But there it is! Finally! The 5th time's the charm! The Copenhagen Flames, they lift the curse! They shed their demons and burn brighter than ever before! Playoffs in...
They went to playoffs, which was a huge deal for a team this size.
Course correct! And allow Copenhagen Flames to go again. But he's given his position away. There's a pop flash in. It's not me with 2 kills. 3 kills alongside Spitz. But it's been dismantled. And now Huxi has to try and pick up the pieces. Rebuild.
They were eliminated in quarterfinals by ENCE, but it was a really good showing for them. I think me and a lot of other people were interested to see where the Flames would go after this. If they're able to find a better coach, if they're able to put in the work and get the reps, they could... So Roy and Nikodas signed a Fnatic, and then Yabi goes over to Heroic just a few weeks later. So much for getting a new coach or whatever and working hard and getting reps. Huxi also went over to G2, and then Zyphon is still playing over at Sprout. The Flames signed a new roster with Bird from Sky, Regali, Borup, Tumba, and Rawls, who actually attended the first CSGO major ever with Kerrigan. As we all know, that roster didn't achieve a whole lot, and now they're not gonna be able to achieve a lot because they just got dropped.
Hello, bozo.
But a few, if not all of the players on Copenhagen Flames bought up their own in-game stickers before the bankruptcy went public. Now listen, I'm no expert in Danish law nor American law, but I think that's what they might call insider trading, and I think that's frowned upon. Unless you're an elected official, then it's just business, I guess. Now, the CSGO skin market is mostly unregulated, and it isn't tied to any one, government. I don't know if this really breaks any laws, but if Valve wanted to, they could definitely investigate, and if they found evidence, they would have a reason to trade ban these guys. Now, trade ban isn't as bad as it sounds. It still sucks, but all it means is that all of your items are locked to your account. You can still play, but you can't sell your items or get any new ones. First of all, it sucks to see an org leaving the scene. A lot of the money in esports right now is kind of drying up. We haven't seen a whole lot of it in Counter-Strike specifically, but in Valorant, Cloud9 had to drop Yay and Vanity. A lot of esports was riding on cryptocurrency with FTX and a lot of the other big crypto. I'm not a crypto guy. I don't know. Secondly, I don't really give 2 craps that these guys bought these stickers. It's a lot of time and effort to get to a place where you can get a contract to play a game, and job security isn't really a thing in esports. So if these guys want to make, I don't know, like the stickers aren't that much more expensive. They've gone up a little bit, obviously, but I don't think these guys are going to be making racks off this. I also don't really think this is hurting people. Maybe the people that were selling their stickers and now immediately they shot up. That kind of sucks for them, but they still got paid. Market manipulation is definitely a thing in Counter-Strike, not just this time, but this is kind of a unique thing because it's a pro team, very clear what they're doing. What do you think? You think these players will be trade banned? You think these players will, go on to lift trophies and will laugh about this story? Stay hydrated.